Before we get into today's episode, let me ask you something. Do you know what your current level of English really is? Understanding your level is crucial to tracking your progress and ensuring your hard work is paying off. That's why I've created a quick and easy English level test that you can take right now for free. Find out your level instantly. Just head to thebritishenglishpodcast.com/testme or check the link in the show notes.
Experience a membership that backs what you're building with American Express Business Platinum. Get 2 times membership rewards points per dollar on eligible purchases in key business categories, as well as on each eligible purchase of $5,000 or more, on up to $2 million in eligible purchases per calendar year. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
A roaming podcaster you are.
Yeah.
All the equipment, all the gear. You could do this literally anywhere.
Yeah. I've got a suitcase that I took on the underground. It's kind of like a hard briefcase. What would you call it?
It's like the hard case that you see sniper rifles being pulled out of in films.
I do somewhat feel like a hitman.
It's very Hitman.
But instead of bullets, we use vocabulary.
So I think international flights are brilliant for a few reasons.
Was it the Warner Brothers?
Yeah, the Warner Brothers, they were doing Bugs Bunny and then they were doing Planes.
Hello and welcome to the British English Podcast, the show that helps you better understand British people and British English. And today we have my friend Matt back on the show to give us his 5 most brilliant things in his life to help you understand what British people value. So, hello Matthew, how are you today?
Very good, thank you, Charlie. Good to be back in the proverbial hot seat, I guess.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're in your digs, your neck of the woods today. Thank you for hosting this show in your flat.
You're very welcome. A roaming podcaster you are.
Yeah.
All the equipment, all the gear. You could do this literally anywhere.
Yeah. I've got a suitcase that I took on the underground. It's kind of like a hard briefcase. What would you call it?
I think for those that are just listening to this, if they wanted to sort of imagine what the briefcase was like, it's like the hard case that you see sniper rifles being pulled out of in films.
I do somewhat feel like a hitman.
It's very Hitman.
But instead of bullets, we use vocabulary. So yes, we're here to talk about your 5 brilliant things. I don't know if you've listened to the show. I sent you... So the show that I'm talking about is called 5 Brilliant Things by Russell Howard. He's a comedian in the UK. And it's, getting celebrities on to talk about what they value in their life. It's a bit like Desert Island Discs, but instead of talking about music, it's about things. I sent you one with Stephen Merchant. Did you give it a listen at all?
It's between now and 10 a.m. this morning when you sent it to me. No, I've not listened to an hour's length of podcast.
That is absurd. Okay, well, let's see how we fare. So I did this already with Harry. I don't know if it will be out before this one. It should be, hopefully. And I went through mine chronologically. I don't know if that's necessary, so I don't suggest that necessarily for you. So let's just go with one of your 5 brilliant things. What's the first one?
So
everyone?
Jumping straight into it on this pad of paper that I've got with them written down because my phone's being used to record with. Very old school.
Yeah.
Number 1 of my 5 brilliant things is...
Have you ever wondered if you're making real progress in your English learning journey? Knowing your level is the key to recognizing your improvements. I have a fantastic tool for you, a free English level test that gives you an instant result. Take a few minutes now to discover your level and continue your learning journey with confidence. Visit thebritishenglishpodcast.com
linkedin.com/testme or click the link in the show notes to find out your level of English today.
LinkedIn is pretty great at a lot of things, like helping you tap into the latest trends and insights in your field. We cannot stop your coworker from tapping her pencil. LinkedIn can help you find new jobs that align with your career goals. We cannot help you find the source of that weird smell in the office fridge. Ew. And while we can't stop your coworkers from bringing their hobbies into the office, LinkedIn can help you bring your career to the next level. LinkedIn is the network that works for you.
International flights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not really a thing.
Well, I mean, everything is a thing, but yes, it's not a possession of yours. My first one was very odd. It was my milk bottle.
When you said that, I was like, that is weird.
Because it was my first, I'm not going to spend more time explaining it, other than it was my first possession that I really, really took enjoyment from.
But do you remember, I know this is, but do you remember getting enjoyment from it?
I think I do, which doesn't make sense. Because I
Equally
gave
weird.
it up at the age of 2, I think. Maybe
22.
22. Yeah, that's why. But yes, so weird decision. So international flights, I think, is more acceptable as a thing. Can you explain why?
So I think international flights are brilliant for a few reasons. The first of those reasons is that they are pretty new, really, in, I guess, the course of human history.
Right.
We've not always been able to fly around the world to far-flung places to go and explore and see other parts of the world. It's relatively new in human history. And then it's relatively new, so we're lucky to be alive when we can fly internationally, but also fly internationally pretty cheaply.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that expensive. It's expensive, but it's not inaccessible to everybody. Everyone, if they saved up, could fly kind of wherever they wanted in the world, which is pretty crazy.
That is. Yeah. I appreciate that you have a gratitude for something that many people probably take for granted nowadays, because it is a feat. Like, was it the Warner Brothers?
Yeah, the Warner Brothers, they were doing Bugs Bunny, and then they were doing planes at the same,
Really took me on it.
same time. It was Bugs and Jumbo Jets. It was the Wright brothers.
The Wright Brothers.
Yeah.
There we go. Your face really made me confirm that I've got it right then.
Oh,
You did
sold
well.
you.
You sold me.
Yeah.
So it was the Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers.
And they were just flinging themselves off a little pier.
Yeah.
Only, 150 years? Less than that?
Yeah, it's not that long ago that we learned to fly.
Yeah.
And now you can fly direct to Australia.
London to Perth.
Yeah.
One flight.
Sorry to butt in right now, mid-conversation, but you were just exposed to a lovely phrase, and I want to teach you that phrase properly. To do so, I've created a PDF covering the definition, example sentences, context in which natives use it, which is really valuable for you, collocations, meaning the words that natives use before and after a phrase, and then a couple of good quiz questions to help lock that phrase in to your long-term memory. With this knowledge, you will go from having heard a new phrase to being 110% confident in using it when speaking English yourself. And this PDF is not just covering one phrase, but 10 phrases from this very conversation. You can grab it by scanning the QR code on screen right now, or clicking the link in the description box or the pinned comment below. That link will take you to this page. Fill out your name and email to sign up to my mailing list, and then I'll send it directly to your inbox.
In one flight.
Yeah.
The other side of the world.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is.
And I think international flights are really brilliant, not in that they're just very accessible and the fact that we can do it is very cool, but what it allows you to do. Imagine no holidays. Imagine being stuck where you're born for your whole life. No change, no new experiences, no new cuisine. You would see your world's view would be so different without international flights.
And I suppose that would also limit exposure to cultures in your area.
Yeah.
Like there would be a lot less mixing.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
you wouldn't have a Thai restaurant in every corner.
Yeah, that's very true. I hadn't thought of that. Where you live is also improved because of international flights. It's not just you going, but it's people coming to you. That's a very good point.
Obviously, sailing and ships and that was before, but you'd likely die.
You'd likely die, maybe of boredom.
You know, my grandma, she went to Australia on a boat. It took her about 2 months.
Oh,
I think it took her 2 months.
2 months on a boat. Sorry, boats, but you're shit. They are rubbish, aren't they?
I've not done a cruise, so I can't complete that thought with all types of boats. I mean, ferries, awful.
That's what I mean. I mean, if you're on a nice yacht,
A yacht.
going around the British Virgin Islands,
Oh, yes.
lovely.
Yes.
So like a leisure. You're living on it. It's very nice. You're jumping in the water. We're not talking about those boats.
We're not.
We're talking about Dover to Calais on a big ferry with the flappy down front. It's
to let the cars in.
Oh, it's just dire. It really, seagulls squawking away near you. It takes so long. I got the ferry from, I can't remember where, somewhere in the northeast of England, to the Hook of Holland, Amsterdam.
Oh, right.
To fly to Amsterdam from London City is, I think, 50 minutes.
Right.
To get the ferry, we had to get a cabin to sleep in. It took that long. I was like, what are we doing? It was so slow. So yeah, that's the alternative. When you think of the alternative, you boats there to flying.
Yeah.
Just off you go.
Yeah.
Max you're going to be doing is 22 hours. How long is it to Perth? 20-hour flight?
Under, I think, now. Yeah, about that. 19 hours, yeah, I'd say.
So that's the longest you're ever going to be flying.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's nothing.
It is very good. And I'm very glad that I don't have a phobia of flying. That would be very limiting. So my wife's, Stacey, you know Stacey, her auntie, she has a phobia of flying, and she's getting a dog from Amsterdam, a very specific breed, an Aussie Terrier. And I think the breeder actually is in Sweden or somewhere, and she's going via train to get there because she doesn't want to fly. I think that's what they're doing.
By a train.
Yeah. Going all the way round. So Eurostar to Amsterdam, up to Sweden.
Collect the dog.
And then back.
And then just back to the train station.
Yeah. I think it's going to take her like a week.
Yeah. It's the how much flights collapse the time frame in getting to your destination, whether that's for dog collecting, for holiday, for business, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's just so fast.
And it allows you to actually squeeze in a holiday in a very far off land without taking up loads of like holiday days from your company.
That's very true. Yeah. If you fly overnight,
yeah,
you're asleep. Well, you're not asleep, are you? Let's be honest. You're not asleep on a flight. You're never really asleep on a flight. You're sort of asleep, but not really.
What do you do on a flight?
It's changed over the years. I used to get incredibly battered, of course, because I'm a British person flying. So you rock up at Wetherspoons at 7 a.m.
In the airport.
You have 3 pints of course for breakfast.
We did that on our ski trip.
We did.
Yeah.
We did.
Had a pint with breakfast.
It's kind of the done thing. It's a ridiculous thing.
It's ridiculous. And it's very not okay.
It's
for most countries.
Yeah.
That's not the right sentence structure. But it's really far from acceptable for most cultures, apart from us
Brits.
lot. Yeah.
Anytime you turn up in the airport, you're like, 1 pint of Guinness, please.
Yeah. But so you used to get battered.
I used to. I'm not saying I don't now, but I try and obviously not make that the main thing.
It does sound fun though.
It is fun. Being drunk on a plane is fun because you get more drunk because of the altitude.
Yeah.
And you're not doing any. There's no expectation. You can't quickly check your emails. You can't do a bit of. I suppose you could do a bit of work, but really, you're there to sit and watch TV.
Yes.
And have booze and crap food brought to you.
I like how you're doing nothing, but you feel like you're achieving a lot at the same time.
Yeah. It's just watching TV, reading, listening to podcasts, cycling those three things, and then just being in and out of sleep.
Yes.
Between those three activities.
Yeah. Do you ever do any stretches?
I will get up and I'll have a nice stretch by someone else's leg.
The last flight I was on, a man next to me would get up very often, and he was in the middle seat. So a lady had to get out each time, and she was getting really pissed off to the point where a stranger makes eye contact with me, acknowledging this ridiculousness, and she tuts and rolls her eyes. And I noticed that he would just be standing by one of the doors for over 30 minutes at a time.
Wow.
And he did this like 6 times.
Doing a bit of yoga on the plane.
But he was just standing.
Oh, he just stood.
Looking at the monitor. Just standing there.
Psycho.
No, that's what I thought.
What do you do on planes?
I cycle those 3 activities. A bit of like podcast editing, that's ideal to have.
Yeah.
Movie or a TV series. I've actually downloaded or like subscribed to the game thing, the arcade on iPhone.
Yeah.
I just thought I might try that. So a bit of gaming.
Yeah, I looked at a what is that? It's a device that looks like an old school Game Boy, but it has 1,000 games loaded into
Somebody
it.
told me about this.
It looks quite good.
Okay.
I thought for the big long flights, I think that would be.
Yeah. I actually looked at how much a Switch was, a Nintendo Switch, but they're like 200 quid.
Really?
I thought of a brilliant business. Hire those anything that anyone needs on a flight, like airport terminal, and like
Great
open
idea.
the first one, London, New York, and then expand.
Yeah,
It's brilliant, isn't it?
that would work.
Cushions or like blankets or anything that anyone wants to make their flight extra comfortable.
Yeah, Steam Deck is what you want. Have you seen those?
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck is like essentially a PS2 worth of console. I think PS3 worth of console as a handheld console with a screen.
Wow.
So you can play Grand Theft Auto on the plane.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but they're pretty expensive, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing. So hire it. So guys.
Yeah, that is a great business idea.
Yeah, I shouldn't put this out.
Shouldn't have put it on a podcast.
All right, I think it's time for brilliant thing number 2. Hit me.
We're definitely changing lanes here.
Okay.
My number 2 for brilliant things is good quality kitchen knives.
Wow.
Yeah, we've gone domestic versus international.
Nice. Really nice.
Thank you.
Knife.
Little sip of water to toast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do we start with this one?
So unpacking good quality kitchen knives. So I like to cook. I enjoy cooking. I like the process of doing it.
Yeah.
I'm interested in food.
Mm-hmm.
I like eating good food, of course. That's the main part of good food.
Yeah.
And when you cook a lot of food at home, having a decent set of very good, high quality kitchen knives completely changes the game.
Really? Are you talking like real premium, like over £200 quality knife, or just not the basic Amazon one?
I'm biased because I do think that they're knives, they're made of metal. So if you spend a bit more money, it's not like you're going to. I've had my kitchen knives for 15 years.
Oh, right.
I've had them a long time. You just sharpen them.
Yeah.
And they're made of metal. They're not disappearing or going to break. So you do get your money's worth. So I think if you can just push as far as you can when you're buying a good quality kitchen
Are you talking
knife.
like the brand Global?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So a good quality.
Good quality
But not
knife.
like the best of the best, but they're very good.
I don't think you need like. Well, maybe you do. Maybe you really like knives. Maybe you do want a £900 kitchen knife. Maybe
Is that a thing? £900?
I guess probably, yeah.
God.
But very, very sharp.
Yeah.
One of the main things you do while cooking is chopping.
Yeah.
And the difference in prepping for cooking a meal with sharp knives versus not is night and day. If you are using blunt, terrible knives in the kitchen, it's going to take you longer. You have a high risk of cutting yourself.
Oh,
and
do you?
It's just not as satisfying. If you have a knife that goes through things, just like butter, it is so satisfying to cut stuff. It sounds silly.
No, it makes sense because it's a very frequent thing.
You're doing it every day.
Yeah.
3 times a day, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't think of the fact that a blunt knife will cause you to cut yourself more.
Yeah, it will slip off.
Yeah.
Slip off things.
I can see that.
So yeah, good quality kitchen knives. If you're into cooking and you're doing a lot of cooking at home, make the investment, change your life. Thank me later.
Nice. What's your favourite vegetable to cut with a really good knife?
Ooh, that is a very good question, you know. You should do this as a living. I think anything that you can have flat on the board and has a good bit of length to it. We're talking a carrot. We're talking celery. We're talking a courgette. Anything that's long and you can get the chef's claw. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Chef's claw. And then you can just roll the knife all the way down it without even looking at it, really.
Oh, cocky.
You're like, I'm a pro chef. And you just bang through it. And then you have this beautifully cut vegetable ready to be cooked. And it's taking you 6 seconds. And it's just cool. It just feels cool. It's just a better experience. And you do it so much if you cook a lot at home. Get good knives.
I'm loving the internal dialogue you might be having whilst cooking on your own in your flat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love cooking. Podcast on. Just that process of making the food. It's just so fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I have any follow-up questions beyond that.
Yeah, it's definitely a left field one, I would say.
Yeah.
But
so anything that I could ask?
Not really. I think scissors are not high quality scissors. I recently got some high quality scissors for the kitchen, and the satisfaction is just nowhere near. Same as spatulas. You can get a good spatula for the kitchen, and yeah, it's good, but it's not the same as having a very, very sharp knife and absolutely demolishing a pepper.
I've got a good. I'm not a cook, but I'm proud of my onion cutting technique.
Tell me your technique.
So peel it off halfway.
Wait. Jump into peeling it off. How are we peeling it off?
Sorry, no. Cut it down the middle.
So
straight away.
Skin's all on.
Yeah.
Straight down the middle.
And then peel it off.
Okay.
And then get the film off as well.
Yeah. Pop that film.
And then put it like half moon flat on the mat on the chopping board, and then sort of layer in horizontally thrice. And then normal people say 3 times, don't say thrice. And then bring it towards you and then do it like vertically.
Yeah.
And then bring it back to the normal position and then do the claw.
Yeah.
And then chop it down towards the end. Great. And then you've got a diced onion.
Lovely.
Yeah?
Great.
Happy with that?
Great technique.
Thank you. You may have even taught me that at uni.
Get yourself a sharp knife and do that, and you will feel like a king.
Well, I do appreciate them because I bought Stacey a global knife for one of her first birthdays that we were together.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's very bad luck to buy somebody a knife for their birthday.
Is it really?
Yeah, superstition. But I did it, and we're still together. 13 years later. Can't be that bad. But yeah, okay, cool. So you got international flights and you've got knives.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to your third.
We are staying domestic.
Okay.
And I do want to caveat this one with this also includes, of course, recycling, giving to charity shops, selling things on platforms.
Right.
But generally, it's easier to say my third brilliant thing is throwing stuff away.
How is that a thing? Okay. Throwing stuff away.
Getting rid of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, right now we're in your flat and I think you have, we made a joke about you struggling to think of 5 things that you own because you've got, I just went for a pee and I thought, he doesn't have toilet paper. He doesn't believe in toilet paper either. I did find it, but it was very nicely tucked away. You have a very minimalistic view on life. It's very calming, but I I think people would think my flat is quite minimal.
It is very minimal, yeah.
And yours is a league above in that regard.
It's probably gone a bit far. I'll be the first to admit. It's probably gone I've probably over-indexed on the throwing things away and the minimal lifestyle.
Yeah.
But as you know, you live a very minimal life. You have a very clean and orderly flat.
Yeah.
Clean flat or house, clean mind.
Clean mind.
And it really, removing that clutter from around you just calms the mind.
Yes.
And I think with generally throwing things away, not only does that allow you to have a much more minimal living space, but I find not owning lots of things means you don't have lots of things to think about.
Okay.
So there's the immediate effect of what is around me and how can I make that nice and calming and clean and whatever.
Yeah.
But there's also what was in that cupboard? Or I've got loads of different things and I only really like one of them. I think if you can go through a process of just getting rid of stuff and stuff that you don't use, it really helps to just clarify even deeper. It also helps moving around a lot easier.
Yes.
And it makes you value the things that you do have.
Yes, I like that.
Because the things you've decided to keep, you've decided. It's not they've passed some bar, whatever that bar is. They've made the cut.
Well, your bar is very high. So yes, they are clearly a pride and joy of yours.
Yeah, everything, loving everything that you own is very nice.
Yeah.
Everything that you touch or interact with in your day-to-day life, you're like, I love this thing.
Yeah, that's so true.
Not, I hate that thing, which is annoying. So yeah, I think throwing things away generally is a brilliant thing for anyone to cleanse their mind, simplify their life.
Yeah.
You don't need to go quite as far as maybe I've gone. I think maybe I've over-indexed, as I said. But I think generally it's a very satisfying process to go through.
Was it a process that you went through with your girlfriend, like during your relationship, or you were like that before you met?
No, Lauren definitely sprung this on me.
Okay.
I used to be lots of stuff.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, not a hoarder,
No.
but stuff.
Yeah.
Just crap. And Lauren has moved around the world when she was growing up, so generally had a lot less stuff.
Yeah.
And then sort of it started encouraging me to get rid of my stuff.
Ah.
And then I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Oh, right. So she brought it on you.
Yeah. And now I try and throw away her stuff, which you shouldn't do. If you're living with people, don't throw away someone else's stuff. They definitely don't, like that. No.
I mean, Lauren was saying that she's trying to get rid of some batteries, as in like she's giving them away at the office after Christmas. Can I say?
Yes. Well, we had a clear out on New Year's Eve, which was very satisfying. And even though we had not very much stuff, we still had 2 bin bags of stuff to be thrown away. And a whole bag of weird and wonderful crap to go to the office with Lauren to be given out to her co-workers.
And this is an Apple office.
Yeah. These guys they're doing fine. They can buy their own crap and they love it. People do like free stuff though.
Yeah, people do like free stuff. It is interesting. It's a very certain personalities really do hoard.
Oh, they do, yeah.
And we noticed that when we were leaving Sydney, we did a little sort of car boot sale outside our drive.
Ooh, like in films?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How did it go?
It went pretty well. It was a slow start, but we were there all day. Got really sunburnt. But we had like all sorts of random stuff. And then at one point, this older guy with a slightly younger partner. Don't know if I needed to say that.
It's an odd detail to add, but let's see how it develops.
So they just they seemed a bit kooky straight away.
Okay, right, yeah.
And then she said, "How much is this?" And I said $5 or something. And she's like, "Oh, that's really good." And I could see him say, "Oh, we don't really need that."
Oh.
And they were there longer than anyone. They were there for about 45 minutes, like going through everything. And when they left, they almost couldn't carry how much stuff they had. And this was them just going for a coffee probably on a Sunday. It was just so much junk that they had.
Wow.
It was like dumbbells, like an old webcam, like 5 tops that Stacey doesn't need, like Tupperware, like really random.
You don't need that stuff.
But I was just imagining their place, like when you get into theirs.
Right, where's this dumbbell and this webcam going? It's just crazy, isn't it?
But it is, I think it's human nature to hoard.
It is.
I think it's unnatural almost to do what you've done, which is much nicer to live in a clean environment where you really value the things. I think most people go towards collecting.
Yeah, stuff is nice though, isn't it?
Stuff is nice.
And getting new stuff is lovely.
Yeah.
Look, we all love new stuff.
And we don't want to get rid of old stuff.
And bringing new stuff in, you're kind of like, well, I still want to keep my old stuff. So
Yeah.
of course you collect stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's good to be like rotational.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, I love new stuff. I'm getting new stuff. But if new stuff is coming in, some old stuff's got to go out.
I would say you're probably on the verge of insanity, but at the same time, I admire it if that makes me insane as well.
Yeah, but you're, like I said, you're very minimal anyway. I feel like there are some people that see the flat or kind of parents and they're like, where's all your stuff?
I can imagine.
It's like you've not moved in. It's like,
I can imagine their generation coming in like, when did you move in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's all the stuff? Bless them though, that generation, they love a bit of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a big house full of stuff.
Well, that's because I guess materialism happened halfway through their life.
True.
And so they were like, oh my God, I can get all this stuff now.
Yeah.
And I think maybe we move around a bit more.
Yeah.
So we don't want that holding us down.
So we're actually going to leave the free version of this conversation here for today. The full episode is available for premium podcast listeners or members of my academy. To learn more, you can go to thebritishenglishpodcast.com. But if you're not interested in doing that, then remember to get the free PDF that helps you go from confused about the advanced language that came up in this episode to completely confident to use them yourself next time you're speaking English. To get that, scan the QR code on screen right now or click the link in the description box or the pinned comment below. And if you're wanting another video to watch right now to improve your English, then I reckon you'll love this one on screen right now. So see you in that one. Thank you for listening to today's episode. Before you go, make sure you know where you stand in your English learning journey. I've created a free English level test that you can take right now to find out your exact level. It's quick, easy, and gives you instant results. Head to thebritishenglishpodcast.com/testme or check the link in the show notes. Because tracking your progress helps you stay on track. We can't use track twice, guys. No, let's do that again. Yeah, we don't have time. Oh. All right, we'll just delete this last sentence then.